decided to head to Portland Thursday afternoon. When we went to go over the mountain pass, it was snowing a lot, and we decided to turn around and then spent a very romantic couple days by the river, and now we're heading back to Portland. We haven't been yet, going to Portland. I don't know, life is so good. I'm 31. I am not new to dating. I had my fair share of boyfriends and breakups and heartache and all of it, and everything makes more sense now. Everything makes sense. Like, life makes sense. Like, I make more sense. Like, I feel more like myself. I feel more connected to my spirituality. But I think the beautiful thing about love is that, like, it opens you. It opens your heart. It opens everything, your entire vessel to the experience of life. I'm reading this book, Untethered Soul by Michael Singer, and he talks about, like, how do you stay open? You don't close. You keep your heart open by not closing. And our heart wants to close anytime, like, any energy that's coming in through us, triggers something or causes like an uncomfortable feeling. But instead of closing, like, say your lover says something you don't like and we close our heart, why don't we just stay open? And our heart is a valve, and it does open and close. And if we can stay in a state of openness, like, the life that we will experience will be so profound. And I feel like this relationship is like giving me this opportunity to stay open. And I feel like I am more grounded than I have been in so long. I just can't believe this is possible. This exists. And I just want everyone to know that it's out there. Like, God damn it, I freaking lost. I knew, I wanted to know, I wanted to believe, but like now actually feeling it, it's kind of like Santa Claus. Just believe in the magic. There's the magic. Yeah, I always move in November. And like last November 3rd, today's November 3rd of 2024, November 3rd, 2023, I moved into my van and we left Bend. And now it's November 3rd and we're going to Portland, and I have like multiple leases I've signed for November 1st. Like, November is constantly time of change and transition. And somehow, like, every time it feels like a big adventure, but this just feels like, it's funny, like, geographically it's not a massive adventure, but boy, is it an adventure of the heart, and that, I think, is like the best part. So let's see. I don't know how to do YouTube. I don't know if I'm sharing too much. Is this too personal? Is this too flabby? Like, I don't know. What do we do in Manuka? We don't know. We're not going to pretend that we do. Let's see.
So we forgot that the clock went back, and we had to just pull over at the first city spot we could find for the night, and then we moved in the morning and checked out the new location and felt very fortunate that there is a doggy park really close by.
Oh, the sun's coming out. Oh my god, it's been so great. Okay, so we're at Shane's new job, and we're in Portland, and we've been here 2 full days, and holy shit, so much has happened. Yeah, I love it. Oh my god, it's insane. I've never had a relationship like this before. Also, I can't believe if I'm actually gonna share this online, but so he's working. We got up around 5, and oh shit, I'm cooking something here. Let's finish down. Switch that. Actually, before 5, like, I don't know, 4 probably. Anyway, he goes to work at 7:30. I worked yesterday, and now today I'm gonna go. I'm just getting laundry ready, and I'm gonna go take care of that, and I'm gonna clean the bus while he's gone so he can come back to the clean bus. And yeah, that's today. And he's gonna take me for dinner tomorrow. Perfect lighting. I haven't had sun in a minute. This is so nice. It's crazy, just like not even a week out of the high desert, and my skin is so much better. I mean, I just picked it like crazy because of the good light, but that weather dries it out so much. is. Would you like your makeup did? Would you like your makeup did? Huck. Hi, Huckleberry. Hi, Huckleberry. What are you doing? Where's your dad?
Filming me?
Yeah.
Come in here.
Okay.
I walk in. There's shit everywhere.
Not
Dog shit. Shit everywhere. My shoes in the middle of the floor. My other shoes on the bed. The screen thing's all ripped up. There's shit all over. The blankets are pulled back. Everything's underneath the blankets, so they rip the shit up, and then they rip the blankets up over that.
Oh my god.
He's cowering in the front because he knows. He's just staring at me like, yeah, I did that.
Wow, did I not bring my... No! We're not supposed to do that, guys! That is not a doggy toy. So this was one of the harder challenges about adjusting to city life is the dogs spending way more time inside in the bus. Before this, they had a lot more time to run outside. We spent 24/7 with them, and now they had to adjust to both of us working and being gone for quite a few hours in the day. And while we do let them out pretty much every 2 hours and they run in the park, they were taking out their frustration by chewing things. And I mean, we can't really blame them. After my yoga class, I was getting my van ready to go meet up with a friend. She was driving through the Portland area, so we found a spot we could both meet up in and catch up, and it's always nice to get a change of scenery. While I have a lot of experience driving through cities, it is always still an adjustment period to get used to crazy amounts of traffic and people not allowing you to merge. And I think that they don't realize that, the van's old and it weighs a lot and I can't accelerate or brake as fast as everyone else. So it's a little bit stressful, but we're getting used to it. I really love having the time to catch up with friends. Bronte and I talked about a lot of interesting things like van life and not having a plan and entering healthy relationships after being in not the best relationships.
Like, in a way, it's like the goal is settle down eventually, right? Like, everyone wants their property.
But then everyone gets all judgy when you get off the road, and I think that's been scary for me because I feel like I kind of am feeling like my time on the road is maybe
Coming to an end.
I think it is,
Yeah.
and I hate. It's so hard for me to admit to myself, but then it's what's the community gonna think, and am I gonna lose not lose friends over, but lose some of those connections or not see people as often.
I mean, yeah, I think you will.
Yeah, I think so.
But I think that
I'll build a new little community.
Yeah, but I also do think that if your connection is only based off being nomadic, is it a real connection?
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was the same when I stopped drinking. It's okay, so who are the friends I still hang out with and that now won't drink with me,
Right.
Or who are the friends that they just fall away because I don't want to get drunk with them. You have to know the whole plan. You have to know step
have a plan, figure it out. Yes.
whatever, A to Z. You have to have it all figured out. You go to school, you do this, and van life is just against that. It's counter that, and it's no, we just need to get to the spot tonight. Where's the spot tonight? Well, we don't know. We're gonna find it when we get there. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I feel like it does teach you to have more faith, and you actually don't need to see step Z or Z. You can just take step A, and if that's Minnesota for you. So then I don't know if you ever wondered this, is the misunderstanding. A partner like these people isn't going to understand us.
Mm-hmm.
And on some level, do we know that? And that's actually what we want. It's actually I don't know if I want you to see all of me or understand me.
Just like a wall almost.
Because they're just incapable. I had this like kind of knowing where I was like, I'm afraid to meet my person because they're gonna call me on my bullshit, and no one's ever fucking called me. Yeah, and so like I accepted the love that I thought I deserved, of course, which is like a cliche. Right. But like being like, oh, you treat me like shit. Yeah, I treat myself like shit. That makes sense that I would accept this from you. Yeah, finally being ready. I'm like, no, I'm ready to deal with my shit and be called out and like be better.
After our chats, we both went to bed and then were unexpectedly awoken by the police at around midnight. There were no signs anywhere saying that we couldn't park here, and we had debated parking on the street, but we're like, there's no signs, it'll be fine.
Hey, it's the police. Hello.
Hi.
Sorry to bother you. So I was just on it's Bronte, right?
Yeah.
That the park is closed.
Okay.
And so that's why we're bothering you guys.
Okay.
We're just I just gotta ID you, and then we're gonna kind of come up with a plan of whether. Oh, that's a cute little box. Yeah.
Okay.
Once we get ID you guys, then we're gonna get out of here and not bother you really. So, but we do have to ID you guys.
Do we have to move? Or?
That's what we're probably not gonna make you guys move since we know once we ID you, and then we can sit there and say, hey. Now we know who you guys are, and then this is my district. I'm going to be the one patrolling this area, and I can kind of make sure nothing really comes down here.
We're literally just, like, we're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah,
we just met up for, like, just tonight.
No, that's good. What's your last name?
K-E-C-A.
K-A-C-A?
E-C-A.
K-A-E.
So 4 letters. K-E-C-A.
Got it.
Yeah, because it doesn't sound like it's written.
What's your first name? Oh, how do you spell that?
Katarina. Katarina.
Give me a minute. All right. So, yeah, we're just talking about, like, you guys are free to stay here. The park does open at 6, just so you guys are aware. So people will start kind of coming through and doing all those things. What's your dog's name?
Manuka.
Manuka.
Yeah.
He did good when I knocked it the first time. It barked a little bit, so and I was trying to say it's the police, just to it's not just some random person knocking on it. All right, but yeah, so we normally would kick people out, but you guys are tired. I want you guys to sleep. I think that safety is important to me.
Okay.
I will come through the lot every now and then, making sure you guys are good, but that's about it. But typically, find good street parking, at least in our town. But I mean, I know you guys are traveling through. So.
Yeah.
All right. You guys got any questions for me?
No.
All right. That's about it. That's as simple as that. Sorry for waking you guys up, but it's one of those like.
It's okay.
You know, you got 2 pretty rad, unique vehicles. I was like, I appreciated that at least, and fun with pets. So, all right, you guys get some good sleep. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, good night.
While the officers ended up being really nice, it was still quite startling to be woken up in the middle of the night to people yelling and shining lights in the van. This is the first time I got the knock while in my own van, and honestly, as a woman, despite the fact that there's lights shining in and they're saying the police, you don't really know it's the police, and so it's kind of scary to go out there. At first, when I heard them, I just stayed in bed and did not move. I thought, okay, if I just lay here, it'll go away. And of course, it didn't. And luckily, Bronte is super brave and she went out and talked to them first. I honestly was too scared to even pull back my reflectix and look out and see if it was actually the police. So I'm really grateful that she did. And then she told them my name and they came and talked to me. And overall, it was definitely a pleasant police experience. I've heard many stories of far less pleasant experiences. So in the end, I'm not too bothered by it. And I woke up super early, did my little morning routine, made my tea, got dressed, and I had to head to a clean that was about an hour away at 9 a.m. So we had to start early, and I'm really happy I convinced Bronte to wake up with me and go for one little walk before we had to leave and part ways. Oh, come on, let's go. He's cute. So it had been raining every single day for about 2 weeks at this point, and today was no different. It was coming down nonstop. And as much as I try to not let it affect me, it does make the walks a little bit less enjoyable or a little bit more wet. We said our goodbyes, or I guess see you later, because that's what we always hope it is on the road. And then it was time to head to a new clean. I had a new client, and I'm always really excited to get a cleaning job. I actually really enjoy cleaning. I find it very meditative. I'm listening to audiobooks or podcasts, and it always flies by. While I know some people might judge cleaning a house as a crappy job, it's honestly one of the better jobs I've had, in my opinion. And I just got to put everything away. It's a lot of organizing and moving things around to fit all the new supplies in my van, but we make it work. There were still some supplies I needed for my cleaning kit, and I'd been looking on Facebook Marketplace and thrift stores, and I'm hoping to be fully kitted out so I can clean to the best of my ability.
So I just went to this thrift store and I found a vacuum, and I have another clean tomorrow. The only thing I need is a Swiffer and some more microfiber. So
Finished the evening by getting a Swiffer at Target and then doing my Empowered Empath course I've been doing the last couple weeks, which has been absolutely feeding my soul. We're just gonna keep on keeping on and trying to make it work in Portland, in this rainy, unexpected city that we are making the best of. So let's see how we do, how the dogs do, how the cleaning goes, and how van life continues.